I need something. Ooh. Here's an idea. Here's an idea. Okay. Maybe we could take his stupid mask and cover it in ketchup. That is stupid.
Jay, you gonna be any longer in there?
Wait. It's a number 2.
Well, we're gonna be late for class.
If I'm being honest, Bruce, missing Mr. Al Ghul's class doesn't sound half bad.
No, it wouldn't be, but I need those grades. Otherwise, Al would never let me hear the end of it.
Al? Who's Al?
He's my butler, Alfred Pennyworth.
Maybe Selena's right. Maybe you are just a rich boy.
Well, just because I'm rich doesn't mean I'm not human. Happy to share my wealth, but I'm a kid.
Hey. I'm just joshing you, man.
I know.
Then why didn't you laugh?
'Cause I didn't find it funny.
Why so serious, Bruce?
What about you?
About me?
You don't talk about your family much.
I don't talk about them for good reason. We haven't, it's that we haven't known each other for long, Bruce.
Well, I know, but, well, you know a lot about me. I feel as if I'm the minority, is all.
I don't remember much about them. They died when I was just a kid. My mother died at birth. She lost way too much blood. My father worked at Ace Chemicals. Eventually, he got this disease. I can't remember what it was right now, but he didn't have a lot of hope against it. I suppose the burden of me and the loss of my mom was too much for him to handle. So, one day, he stood upon the roof of Ace Chemicals and just jumped. I suppose he thought he could fly with the angels.
Jay, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have asked.
No, it's fine, really. It feels nice to have someone that you can relate to.
So, who do you live with now?
I live in the East End with my brother, even though I might as well be living on the streets.
How so?
You could say he does bad things. He's never usually home, so I have to really do everything myself. Make meals, clean the house, so on, so forth.
At least you're not like me, having servants pestering over you like you're some kind of tourist attraction. Asking questions like, how do you feel about your parents being gunned down in an alleyway? I'd kill to have your life.
People say that until they actually lived my life.
I'm being serious. No rules, no responsibility, no pain.
How about this? How about we get out of here?
Do you think I look too me?
What do you mean?
I'm not nervous or anything. I just think I look a bit formal.
Should give you a better chance at scoring with her.
In all seriousness, who would you like to go to prom with?
I wasn't joking about the steak. I've never really liked anyone other than you. I was raised to believe that love is weak. It brings a man down.
I see. Who told you that?
My father.
Quite a philosophy. Is he still alive?
Yeah. No, I'm not sure if him being alive is necessarily good.
I understand. I'm surprised you never mentioned him before.
Waste of breath.
My father wasn't much different. He worked at sculpting many different lifestyles that I would forget which one belonged to my real father.
Men, I suppose.
I guess so. Look, it's Wayne and that freak I was telling you about.
Huh. Looks like they're playing hooky.
I say we follow them.
What? Carlos, I've told you, if I get in trouble one more time, I won't be able to join the football team.
What have I said about calling me that?
We can jump him at the third period. The last thing I need is that bitch Leslie yapping down my ear again.
Fine. You can go.
Call out.
Call me that one more time, I dare you!
Suit yourself.
Mi casa, su casa. Go, make yourself at home.
Quite the nice place you've got here.
Oh, ha, ha. No, I realize this is as fancy as the Wayne Mansion, but it is a roof over my head, so there's that.
It's just not what I'm used to.
Oh, I apologize if my cutlery doesn't have golden linings.
And your brother lives here?
Absolutely. Me and Jack.
Jack and Jay?
Yeah, think like Jack and Jill.
Right.
Enough about my life. So, you and Selena seem to be getting pretty close.
Well, I haven't thought much about it.
Oh, come on. You two are closer than these shitty apartments.
Jay,
What?
don't swear.
Wait, what do you mean by don't swear?
It's not polite.
Wait. Wait. You haven't sworn before?
Not on purpose, no.
You're missing out. You know, it's a really good way to relieve stress.
I bet. No, my mom and dad raised me to see against swearing.
What, what about when you're angry?
I don't know, breathe.
Jesus Christ, man!
You shouldn't say that.
What?
Shouldn't use his name in vain.
Wait. You're joking, right?
Not really.
I just can't believe you haven't sworn before.
I mean, I've swore, like when I stubbed my toe or something.
Okay, you gotta be joking this time. Please tell me you're joking.
Okay. You got me.
Oh, thank the Lords. So you do swear.
Oh, no, I was joking about the Lord's name in vain part.
Anyway, you want to smoke?
You smoke?
You're not gonna judge me about that, are you?
No, I'm not. I think I'll pass.
So, what do you say? After we're done here, you wanna go get some drinks, food, anything?
Maybe. I need to be somewhere by 3 o'clock, though.
That's fine. I have to help my brother with some stuff around that time as well, too.
Is that why you always leave school a bit earlier than the other students?
Yeah, I'm surprised you noticed. I'm pretty inconspicuous about it.
Big word.
I'm not an idiot, Bruce.
Not saying you are, it's just my granddad was a smoker. He smoked the more heavy stuff. He usually couldn't even say my name when he was under the influence.
I like him already.
No, I bet you do.
You know, there's one thing that I've wanted to ask you since we met.
No, what's that?
How did it affect you? Like, did it affect you? You know, losing them.
I mean, of course it did. It still affects me. There's not a day that goes by where I don't think of them. And as much as I'd like to say those memories are good, well, they're stained memories.
I feel you, buddy.
What about you?
I mean, well, not really. I didn't really know them. When they were around, all they did was fight and nag and on how much of a burden I was.
I guess we're polar opposites, huh?
Maybe so. But having a friend who's the opposite of you is, in my opinion, the best type of friend to have. It means you can disagree on things. But you can also relate on things a lot differently as well. But most of all, it means you can look at that person and see yourself in them. Even if it's a reflection, is the reflection is enough to have a mirror at all.
I guess I never thought of it that way.
Well, now you do.
I'm not really sure on where I'm going. Alfred wants me to be happy, but I guess I forgot how being happy feels.
I can relate, brother.
Brother?
Yeah!
Never had one of those.
Well, bro. You're stuck with me now.
Guess so. Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. I brought you those flowers. Alfred said that Dad gave them to you on your first date. I've met a few people, learned some things. Though, if I'm being honest, I don't know if these things that I'm learning are good. I suppose I just wish you guys were here to teach me. I don't like having to find these things out. What did you two get yourselves into? Mob business? I mean, of course I already knew that when you would bring people like Carmine Flacon and Roman Sionis back to the house when I was about 4 years old. You two used to say it was corporate business, but of course those two never shied away from appearing on the news, so I kind of put the puzzle together. I finally met Selena. I understand why you never introduced me to her. She didn't seem like the type you'd want influencing your child, but she's helped me a lot in these past couple of months. There's also this kid called Edward. A nerdy type, but he's alright. Then there's Jay. He's something else. So much so to the point where I can't think of any words to describe him. And then Bane. Oh, he's a right piece of work. Me and the small group that we have are planning on doing something about him, I guess. And his brute of a buddy, Croc.
Who are you talking to?
The hell are you doing here?
Same as you, I suppose.
Are you following me?
I was, for a while. But this was on my schedule.
Who's it for?
That's none of your business.
We've hated each other for 2 months, Carlos. What do you say we be civil for just a night?
I don't hate you, Wayne.
Then why? Why all this petty torment?
Do you know what it's like? Of course you don't. You're standing over your parents' grave with expensive flowers, and here I am, with a cheap bottle of whiskey. I understand why, though. We aren't that different. We're both forced into the lives we live. For better, or for worse.
You shouldn't drink that.
I shouldn't. It was his favorite. Well, I'm sure there would have been more to choose from if he could actually afford any others. But no. This was the one he would drink. He'd drink it at home, at work, at the hospital when I was born, I bet. He used to work for your dad. Billionaire Thomas Wayne. I believe it was in one of those rundown warehouses where they used to draw out the plans for those big fucking buildings.
Was he paid well?
What do you think?
I'm sorry.
Sorry. Bet you haven't said those words very often in your life.
I understand why you may not like me, but why take it out on people like Edward and Jay? What agenda do you have against them?
Spare me the self-righteous bullshit, Wayne. The suit doesn't fit you people.
Look, you can take your anger out on me all you want, but I figured out more about my parents in the past hour than I did when they were alive. What do you want me to say, Carlos? I'm sorry for being rich. I'm sorry for something my father did. Just because you live a different life to me doesn't mean you've had it worse. Money isn't a mask, it's a piece of paper.
isn't a mask. You're right about that. But I didn't use money for the mask you see on my face.
Master Bruce, thank goodness. Try to stay still.
Al? How'd you find me?
Well, I knew you were going to visit your mother and father's grave on Sir's birthday. You were gone for so long. I came to see if you were all right, and I saw you were bloodied and beaten on the floor.
Bane.
Bane? That sociopathic child did this to you?
I don't remember.
I knew it was a bad idea sending you to that school. It's been nothing but trouble. I'll make sure to contact Principal Hugo Strange and get you out of that pit at once.
No.
Master Bruce, you can't possibly want to stay there.
I actually kind of want to stay more now.
Why on God's green earth would you want to stay more, Master Bruce?
To protect my friends. It's all right, Al. How are you to know? Stop blaming yourself.
What else am I supposed to do? I should have known that you wouldn't have fit in at that school.
I fit in better than you know.
Your father would know what to do.
Maybe.
If the time surpasses when I see that little scoundrel Bane, I don't know what I'd do.
I'm just glad you're here.
When I was in the army, we learned discipline, fight, and follow orders. But most of all, we learned respect.
Your point is?
My point is that this Bane fellow has none of those traits.
Oh, it took the bruises for you to figure that one out.
It's your choice if you want to press charges.
No.
Sir, I ask that you look at yourself. This is not bullying. It's assault. Plain and simple.
I'm not gonna ruin his life over a few bruises.
Very well.
Bruce? We just got off the bus. What happened?
You don't need to worry about it.
Do you know who it was, or
No, I don't.
do you know why they attacked you?
I'm a Wayne. A lot of people in this city have problems with the Waynes.
Alfred?
Afraid not.
Bruce, are you...
Thanks. Could you get me some water, Alfred?
Of course, sir.
I'll come with you.
So, who really attacked you?
I told you.
I've been a liar long enough to know when I'm being lied to.
I don't know what you expect me to tell you, Selena.
The truth would be nice.
That is the truth.
I don't believe you.
Well, that's your problem.
I'm trying to help you here.
Bane.
It was Bane? I knew it. I knew it. We need to deal with him. You can't just leave him unpunished.
I don't want to deal with anyone, not anymore. It's not my job to punish.
You're right. It's the police's job. And you won't even tell them.
I have my reasons, Selena.
What reason?
My parents weren't who I thought they were. They hurt people. You don't understand.
But you haven't. You don't have to be like them. And you aren't. When you came to Gotham High, I thought you were going to be this... I don't know. But my thoughts weren't good. And you proved me wrong. You've stuck up for me, Edward and Jay. Don't you see that you've done more good than any of these teachers in that school?
I just feel responsible. Like it was me that did those things. I couldn't do anything to help the people my parents had hurt. It makes me wonder.
Wonder what?
If my parents dying was really just a simple mugging.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure. Just thinking out loud, I guess.
You're not a bad person, Bruce. You're a good person who has had things happen to him. I know what that's like.
You know what it's like to have your parents gunned down?
I never knew who my mother was. My father was a drinker, and I'm guessing that's because my mother left. He was a lot like that Harvey kid in a way. Sometimes he was a great man. So caring. So loving. But then when the drink took him, he didn't waste time to reach for the bell. Then Leslie took me in when she found me in some abandoned burrowing retail store. I was just as confused as you are when I heard it said back to myself years later.
Selena, I'm so sorry.
That's your problem.
What is?
You apologize for things that don't concern you. For things you had no part in. You need to stop being so sorry for things that you didn't do or cause.
Maybe so, but sympathizing with people is something I can't help but do.
Life isn't fair. But one thing we can do is try to stick it to the world.
Stick it?
Pardon my sloppy wording, Master Bruce.
Why, yes, madame, I'd love some splendid tea.
Do you think he's telling the truth?
It doesn't matter what I think, ma'am.
It just doesn't add up. Why would someone jump you in a graveyard?
You believe whatever you like, madam.
Please, just... call me Leslie. We've known each other long enough.
Very well. Leslie?
When I was a kid...
When? You still are a kid.
Fine. When I was younger, I had this toy. I don't remember what it was, but I loved it. It made me feel happy whenever I was sad. On the night my parents died, I lost the toy. We never knew where it had gone, no matter how hard Alfred looked.
Having fun.
Jesus!
Well, we have to go. I hope you get better soon, Bruce.
Thank you.
See you at school, Bruce.
You will.
Here you are, sir.
Thank you.
Are you sure you'll be okay?
I'm sure. I don't want you getting in trouble for staying past visiting hours.
I'll be here first thing tomorrow.
Alright, bye, Al. She's right. I can't let him get away with this. He'll keep doing it. I'll have to show him that I can fight, not only for myself, but for my friends. The day will be here soon, and he will see that. The night is young.